Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Barrow, pastor of Alms Christian Church. We are located in Reading, Ohio. Our address is 9221 Reading Road. Our zip code is 45215. I wanted to reach out and touch you with a short message to encourage us on our way to glory, our way to heaven. We have been in a rededication mode to start the year 2018. We talked about the Gospel of John last week, in particular, John chapter 14, verse number 6, where Jesus promises that he will pray to the Father and he shall send another comforter, which would be a helper. We talked about our help is in us, meaning that we have a piece of God that is in our earthly tabernacle, indwelling us, which is the Holy Spirit, and that is our help to lead us and guide us in our decision making, lead us and guide us in our challenges and trials and tribulations. So this week we looked at Revelation chapter 2, verses number 1 through 7, and Jesus is speaking through the Holy Spirit in that he is allowing the Holy Spirit to speak to the angel of the church at Ephesus. And the angel of the church is given some commendations for some of the good things that they are doing in the church of Ephesus. They are a patient people. They appear to be hardworking people. They appear to be hard laborers, and they despise evil, and they have tried apostles and found them to be liars. So they are commended for their works. But also Jesus has some counseling or some warnings to them. And he says this in verse number 4 of chapter 2 of Revelation. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. What Jesus is saying to the church of Ephesus and to you and I is that we can walk along with Christ to the point where we become religious. When we become religious, we begin to do things out of habit. We come to Sunday school out of habit. We come to prayer meeting out of habit. We come to Sunday worship out of habit. And when we move into a state of religion, it leads to complacency. We're happy with where we're at. And in that sense, when we're complacent or happy with where we're at, we've left our first love. I remember my first experience with Christ and how I was so glad just to be saved. And I did my best at everything that Christ called me to do. At one time I was an usher. At one time I was a Sunday school teacher. At one time I was a deacon. At one time I was a minister. At one time I ministered in nursing homes. At one time I ministered in prisons, and I became an associate minister also. So the things that I did that God led me to do to move from one level to the next level in ministry, I think what he's saying here is that we need to continue to do the things that he has called us to do with the same excellence, with the same commitment that we did when we first began to do it. And he gives us a reason why we should do it. We should do these things, the works that God has called us to do, our ministries, our service, our stewardship, to the best of our ability. And the reason we do it is because of Jesus' namesake and what Jesus did for us. Jesus made the ultimate sacrifice, giving his life for a ransom to save a wretch like you and me. That's our message. God bless you and God keep you. Be blessed in the Lord until we meet again. And please enjoy your MLK Day. Be blessed in the Lord. Bye-bye.